Hi Taurus, welcome into a general weekly reading for you. This will be for the week of January 13th to the 19th, 2025. I am loving your energy throughout this period. I love a quality Taurus energy as always in general, but throughout the week, I've been getting several messages for you. There's a sense of excitement that you're exuding, utilizing, that's drawing people and opportunities, rewards in for you. You're more excited to make the best, even to achieve, to get the most out of life was a message I was getting. You can feel it in my energy. There's a very bold and confident way about you. You're going to be smiling a lot throughout the week. You can't help but feel better, maybe like the best version of yourself. There's also a message coming through, my friend, that you are going to be feeling healthy, healthier than ever. You're making better choices. You're not overdoing it as much, I feel the need to say. Maybe at times you are. But they're saying progress is needing to be acknowledged, rewarded, and continue to make improvements. You know what I mean? As I feel it is a week and a time for you where it may not be a new focus and feeling, but improvement is absolutely the name of the game. I feel like putting my best foot forward is now what I'm getting, and it makes the world of a difference. You have this colorful way about you throughout the week where people are admiring you, people are attracted to you, you're looking good and you're feeling good. That was the last of the channeled messages I got before I began your reading. Well, with that said and done, who doesn't want to hear all of that good stuff? Let's pull some Moonology Oracle cards. I'm not taking those. Wow, I feel a little bit of a sassiness about you at certain points. It's like, maybe a little bit melodramatic is the message coming through. A little bit posy, okay. People may not be viewing you fully or at all like a Taurus throughout the week. I'm somebody who's a Leo, Libra, Libra, but with Taurus in my chart. And so that may be somehow applicable for you. I mentioned those signs for a reason, but you will be viewed at as more of a fire air sign, okay? Anyways, accept responsibilities on the board. I just lost my breath, so I stopped talking, but I'm gonna keep telling my story. Okay, didn't mean to say that. I don't want to, oh, actually I'm gonna take that. Self-regulation, the imagery really just spoke to me in regards to your week. I feel like the last three of the four, I'm just very zoned in on the cards, the images right now, feel very in sync with each other, while the accept responsibility card is standing out like a sore thumb. It's a week of true responsibility where, look at, this was one of the images that was standing out for me for you, because look at that bright rainbow of those colors beaming from that bowl. It really feels like that's applicable for you, the way you're presenting yourself, appearing to the world, to other people, and how you're expressing yourself. But we also have support on the board, all right? Your support is of true importance, and other people want to and will support you, including in the spiritual realm. But the focus card is well on the board. We're preparing you to take a risk, because I feel this Taurus collective, not typically or in general a risk-taking type of individual, but it'll pay off for you, as I feel maybe one or two significant risks from the past may take a highlight, because that paid off for you. Whether it did in the beginning, had certain difficulties or not. We're moving on to the tarot cards to further clarify each one. Please bear with me as I'm sorting through a lot, key wording. The Six of Cups and the take responsibility or accept responsibility card. Now, I almost saw this as the Seven of Cups, because I feel you have a lot on your plate, a lot to contemplate, reflect upon, a lot going on within your mind, within and outside of you. But it feels like you're thinking back to responsibilities that you tackled head on with all your might and maturity and talent, and it worked out for you even with certain difficulties along the way. I feel the Six of Cups is talking about how you buckling down and accepting and taking responsibility and managing things very wisely is leaving you throughout the week receiving rewards. Okay, people wanting to gift you, people very much wanting to compliment you. Yeah, there's okay, two sides of you that's taking a highlight. All right, very interesting. It may be coming into play in different ways. The energetic side of you, the very peaceful, very chill side of you, the goofy side of you, the very maybe uptight and serious, kind of mature side of you. And so it feels like it's like one or the other throughout the week for the most part. It doesn't feel like they're intertwining completely or at all. Anyways, but I also feel the week reminds you, my friend, that you need to be pouring into your own cup, and you will, for the most part, most of the time, in order to then pour into others, maybe a community or two of importance. I'm being drawn to, you can see my facial expression change, this goofiness right here. And as well, this one, I feel the need to say, there are goofy moments throughout the week that really are shining bright, and you're shining bright in the midst of them. And I feel like people think you're a goofball at times. People think you're ridiculous in like the best way possible. And I honestly feel like you bring that side out in certain people. I am so guilty of this in the best way possible when it comes to my serving job, but they also have that same effect in return or in general at other points when it comes to me. And so I feel this is a week where you're reminded of how efficient you are at bonding with people, connecting with people, and maybe even connecting to a community, a demographic, a collective or two, if not several, of importance. Okay, I read the room and I know you is what I just heard. I read the room and I know you. When you're hungry, Taurus, please eat. I'm getting that very specifically as I haven't put any food in my system yet today, and they were highlighting that for you. The Seven of Pentacles and the Self-Regulation card, putting in the work to continue what feels like a self-rebirth, okay? Self-regulating your energy, your system, your way of thinking maybe, your way of approaching. Habits may come into play somehow in this sense. But it feels like where you put in the effort, even where you have previous to this week, you're then seeing the colors of your personality, your soul, your way of being, that this new version of you shining bright for the world to see. And I'm also getting this in this direction as well, as I feel there's colorful messages, colorful energy beaming down from above. And you could view that, say, from the heavens, from the spiritual realm, you know, depending on how, you know, what you believe and how you want to view it. I also find that the night sky is of significance, including the moon. And the stars are aligning for you. Let's just throw it out there, all right? The stars are aligning for you, Taurus. Moving on to the support card, Six of Swords. I'm getting this feeling of you just doing things your own way. I mean, I feel for a lot that's nothing new, but you're just swaying and flowing and accomplishing and connecting and changing things to your liking and to your advantage, and people approve of it. It's like this feeling of you following the rules to an extent at a job situation, for example, and then you do things your own way for the most part, or here and there, and you just choose to take initiative and you know, trust your intuition and use your experiences to your advantage. And then people in authority figure positions, or one in particular, just say, that's Taurus, you know what I mean? And they see the results of which, in a positive sense, that those positive results, and it carries forward with you gaining more autonomy is what I'm hearing, if that's the right wording. Just being able to do things your own Taurus way. Just an example. The Six of Swords and the support, there are going to be certain moments of support where you leave a situation earlier than expected, or maybe as expected. Maybe you're predictive like me, or at the very least, very intuitive. But I feel like as well, they're saying, we're supporting you by reminding you, assisting you by reminding you of what you left behind in the past. May even help you leave temptation more so in the past, or minimize that throughout the week. There's a focus on certain purchases as well that you need to make, but I'm also getting, you say you want to give in and splurge on something online, you know, say ordering food that you could be, you know, saving money and making something or eating something at home, you know what I mean? Or going to the store. otherwise, as I stumble a bit, stutter, they will guide you away from that. Okay, you may still come back to it and give in, but they're saying there's support in that sense. Somebody is really addicted to shopping. I feel like I am too. But the Two of Swords and the Focus card, they're saying just because you say something like that doesn't make it true or make it a problem, but you could make it a problem by continuing it, but also more so being a manifester and saying something like that out loud or even thinking it. So be careful, as the reminder comes through very clearly for you, my friend, that your mind, your intentions, your beliefs, and what you say, what you speak, very, very powerful, okay? You could change the outcome for yourself. Now, the Focus card coming through with the Two of Swords, because I feel like this is a week where you're not losing your focus for anything. You may have felt it kind of coming and going recently, or winding a bit further back for some, things distracting you. It may be a week where you feel a bit torn in different directions, but you're very locked in, you're zoned in. I will get this done, and I will achieve the best, the most, and that's that, okay? But I really feel as if you are remembering what you didn't see clearly, and there's a focus on that, okay? As you might gain clarity throughout the week, but you may as well be reminded you didn't fully see the way, or you didn't know how things were going to change, but it worked out to your advantage, right? It feels like you maybe need a reminder for some, or somehow it's coming into play that you don't need to have all the answers, the full picture, full clarity in order to shift forward as you're meant to, okay? We may pull a couple more tarot, but I want to pull some. I just heard you're one caring individual. People's emotions as well might be part of this week, but for the most part, I feel people are in good shape energy-wise. But are their intentions pure? I don't know. Yes and no. The Vulture card. You have this ability to make literally anybody like you. My brother-in-law is a Taurus, and often my family mentions that he's that type of person. Excuse me. He's a little nervous and awkward at certain points, but it's likable, it's relatable. He has the ability to literally connect with anybody, and it's just a fact. I am not taking that card. That is absolutely negative, and I don't feel it's applicable. Look at this. Excitement, absolutely. They're saying you're a bit of a firecracker throughout the week where you're showing off and you're shining. And if you do find your feet on the tip of your toes, or you're just a little bit fidgety, take a deep breath, because then excitement can be overstimulating and leave you feeling and being in a state of ungrounded energy, okay? But they're also reminding you to take care, or there will be a loss of material wealth, because maybe some of which you're being forewarned you're spending too much, or maybe you're not taking care of your personal belongings to the furthest extent, or to the best of your ability. Getting that for whatever reason. Ooh, wow, that was a bit twitchy. The Wealth card coming out from the bottom of the deck. I truly feel like you are feeling more so wealthy, okay, in energy, experiences, as far as what you're gaining and prospering from. And I feel there's something that is growing nicely for you, as it is a week to be making more money. But we also have the Boat card. Money, money, money. I don't know why I just said it like that. But I do feel at times your kind of awkward moments are just, I'm hearing adorable, all right, likable, relatable. In the Door card, opportunities await you, my friend, to say the very least. It'll be a week where it feels like, okay, at the beginning of the week, they just showed somebody going like this and just shoving in a confident way, shoving two big grand doors open. They're saying as you open these doors very confidently and successfully towards this new successful, exciting week and way of living, there are other small doors of opportunity to be easily opened, whether you have to physically open them yourself or they just open energetically. somehow, way, shape, or form. And they're saying victory in some endeavor lies ahead, and you might find that your psychic ability is coming into play once again. But I wouldn't be surprised if, once again, your intuition is a huge part of this time, where your third eye is wide open. And I mean, let's just wrap up this reading by saying you are protected from negative forces beyond your control within either realm or both realms. And with the Crown card, honor and respect comes to you this week. All right. So this was a beautiful, powerful reading. I hope it was truly helpful. Love and light, Taurus. I'll see you in the next one.